Today, yoga is very popular around the world. But what is yoga? This is a question that a lot of people seem to be wondering about. Is yoga physical practices? Is yoga gymnastic exercises? Is yoga meditation? These are all some questions that are occupying the minds of practitioners today. To understand this question, it is important to go back to the history of yoga. Now, let us go back a few thousand years ago and imagine what lifestyle would have been thousands of years ago. When you look at life in those days, people were physically very active. They would go from one place to the other by walking or by running. They had to carry all their goods physically. They didn't have cars or trolleys to help them. If they had to clean the house, wash the vessels, etc., it was all physical, manual labor. So was yoga really another physically demanding exercise that came about at this time? I don't think so. Yoga came in those days to help people refine their minds. The first text on yoga, called the Yoga Sutra of Patanjali, presents yoga as a practice of understanding the mind, refining the mind, and also fully utilizing the mind's potentials. If such is the case, we may wonder why is something like physical exercise so popular today and is known as yoga. Now, even though we say that yoga is for the mind, the human body is interconnected with all of its various layers. Yoga understood that a human being is not just made up of physical body, but also was made up of breathing, was made up of thoughts, feelings, emotions. All these were strongly interconnected. So, for example, if something happens in your dream where you are chased in a dream by some people and you are escaping from them, you are running in your dream, your body starts sweating, your breath starts becoming faster. But are you really running? Your mind thinks that you are running, therefore the body is producing all these physiological symptoms of running. Now this clearly demonstrates that body, mind, emotions, breathing are all interconnected. So even though yoga is for the mind, it is not just dealing with the mind independently, it is dealing with the human system as a whole, because every aspect of the human system has an influence on the mind. So this is why yoga presents multiple tools which can be accessed by everybody depending on their needs and abilities to find a way to reach their mind, understand their mind, and transform their mind. For example, if we want to reach the mind through the physical body, we can engage with physiological exercises such as asanas, some things called as nyasa, which are gestures, diet. If we want to engage the mind using the breath, we can use such techniques like pranayama. If we want to engage the mind through certain emotional structures, we could use tools such as meditation, mantras, which are chants, etc. So yoga is a holistic method of practice where different tools are available so that they can be useful to better our lives, better our ways of thinking, and therefore enhance our life quality, our health, and eventually our spiritual well-being with a connection to what is within us and what is outside of us.